still coming out. But as Dwayne always says, it's the best place for Eggs Benny in town. Hey, is that right? Well, just a couple of announcements this morning. I'd like to firstly thank our sponsors. So Bruce Moore from Step One, Newman and Turnau Lawyers, Christian Heritage College. We've got two fantastic door prizes this morning. So thanks again to Alora Flores and to an Indonesian online supermarket who's given us a basket this morning as well. There's a couple of people who want to make some announcements. So Wendy, can I ask that you come up and share about the Australian Christian Lobby? It's great to see Wendy so much in the press at the moment, which is doing a great job for us in the city. Wendy.
Thanks, Wes. Thanks for letting me do this. Australian Christian Lobby are having their Queensland conference in the 28th of July. It's a one-day conference. Starts at 9 o'clock in the morning and finishes by 3. But it's a jam-packed day. I've put some leaflets on your table, but this was done fairly quickly and early in the piece because we wanted some for Easter Fest. Since this brochure's come out, we've also confirmed Fiona Simpson is one of our major speakers, which will be wonderful to have Fiona there. Mark McCrindle is coming from McCrindle Research. Cindy McGarvey is coming. Cindy's at this table here, and she's coming to speak to us as well. Michael Choi, Margaret Keach, that you know very well from this breakfast, and Damien Power are going to join a panel looking at where to now for the ALP. And really the only way is up for the ALP, and they're going to be looking at that for us. So please put it in your diaries to come. There will be at least 8 of our MPs attending on that day, and they need our encouragement. This is a very fast-moving and a very intense time in government, and they need our encouragement. So if you all can come, please do. Thanks, Wes.
Another great initiative that's happening is the Queensland Leadership Forum, so I'm going to invite Paul Wetzick up to share about that as well.
Thank you. Just to briefly let you know about the Queensland Servant Leadership Forum. It is the longest organisational title in Australia, I think. But we're working with young leaders aged 18 to 26 to look at the idea of servant leadership and how faith and values informs leadership. It's a conference that's run here in Brisbane. This will be the 8th year we've run the Leadership Forum. It's being run from the 2nd to the 5th of August. And we'd love to encourage people who know young leaders, who would like to encourage them on their journey of what faith and values means, of how it informs their leadership, to take the opportunity to invest in the Leadership Forum by nominating young people to come. It's an event that's hosted by the politicians here in Brisbane, and it has business community and sporting leaders share their stories about how their faith and values informs who they are, rather than it being about skills and talents. We're encouraging young people to consider, who am I? And what is it that drives the decisions that I make? So, if you'd like to invest in the future of young leaders in Queensland, please feel free to get in touch with me, nominate some young people and work out how you could support it. Thank you.
We need to have a long-term view, don't we? And yes, it's great to have those in power that we do now, but what about 20 years' time? What about 30 years' time? We need to be developing those young leaders now. A couple of other things to talk about. On your table, you have a brochure for our next breakfast. As I mentioned last month, our guest speaker is Dr. Ernest Crocker. He's written a book called 9 Minutes Past Midnight. It is an excellent read. He is very much about how do we operate our faith in our workplace environment. As a young doctor, he gave God 7 days to show him that he heals. And he goes through some amazing testimonies and stories about that. So I'd really strongly encourage you. His book has sold 6,000 copies so far in Australia this year. So that's on the bestsellers list in anyone's language for this nation. So please invite your friends to come. Invite those from the medical profession to come. That would be great as well. I want to give you an update. Remember last month John Carrigy shared with you about Business Alpha. So our September breakfast we're setting aside as a Business Alpha invitational breakfast. we are doing a couple of things a bit differently. We're asking for people to sponsor a table, and I think we've got about half the table sponsored so far, and we're looking for table hosts as well. The sponsorship of the table will be $100 a table, and those coming will only be paying $25 to attend the breakfast that day. So then the aim of that is to invite as many people as we can. They'll hear an Alpha invitation, and then we want to see 10 to 15 business Alpha groups being run around our city in the last term for this year. So we'll receive some more information about that. You'll have brochures next month to start inviting people to that as well. And I think that's on my list. One last thing. 96.5, they do a great job around the city. We've got Brett McLeod here this morning, which I'm really so pleased Brett is here. But they've given me the honour of, I'm on the family worship time, Sunday morning. So as you're driving to church between 9 and 9:30, flick it on or listen to the download afterwards. It's addressed to business people and talking about gratefulness, that we need to look at being grateful for what we have and not necessarily always going after the bigger things, because it can lead us down.